Today we're going to learn how to riff in 2 minutes. I'm going to put a stopwatch and I'm going to show you exactly how to riff. So what is a riff? That's the point. A riff is a short musical phrase made up of a bunch of notes. We're in standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E. We're going to use 2 chords, B chord and an E chord. But you're not going to strum. What you're going to do is you're going to pick the individual strings. So we're in the 4th fret here, and we're going to play 2, 3 and 4. And then we're going to slide, take these fingers off, slide down to here, slide down to the 2nd fret, and then come off onto the 5th string, 2nd fret. Simple. Okay, so that's how you build riffs. You just pick a couple of chords and slide between the 2 of them, just picking the notes. So you've got chords, you haven't got to do anything dramatic. And then you start embellishing it. So I just slid from the 1st fret up to the 2nd fret. A riff is a distinctive part of the song that you hear and you know, even just from hearing a few notes, what that song is. You've got the famous ones, you've got, you know, Black Sabbath, Pink Floyd, you've got all those different kinds of tunes. You know exactly what the tune is, you know exactly what the song is just by hearing the riff. So riffs are the distinctive thing. Some people look at it and they think of it as like a hook, similar to a hook, slightly different, but with riffs you're playing the notes off of a chord. So you can have someone playing rhythm and then you can do your little riff. It's also what's known as a call and response. Where are you going? I'm going to London town. See, it's that high questioning note on the B string. Where are you going? I'm going to London town. So now you've got the idea, you've got an open chord B, you've got an open chord E, and you're just sliding between the 2. So you've done your little riff at the beginning. So now the song's going along and you might want to crank it up a little bit so you can go like this. You can start to then solo with little licks. Or there's an E chord there, right? Same as that. So you're now moving into different realms. So you've got the lick, so you've got your riff, and then later on in the song you might want to put in a little solo and you've got the notes already to hand. So you've got your riff, you've got your rhythm going, and then you can just put a little solo together. You can start to then develop your melody. So riffing really is the way to open up musical ideas. So you sit and you riff, right? You can sit and you can riff other people's stuff all day long, but that's okay. Imitation is okay for a period of time. But if you want to create your own stuff, While imitating other people is okay, just for your learning, because you're learning while you're doing it, if you start to practice your own riffs, you'll find your own sound. Okay, that's the point about riffing. The guitar riff is a collection of notes that make up a memorable phrase. In classical guitar, it's called a motif. Think of Beethoven. Do 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 do, do 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 do. That's called a motif, but that's also a riff. Okay, so when you're thinking about riffs, think about it in those sort of terms. It's not, riffs are played off of chords, unlike licks. Licks are, you know, solo pieces, but a riff is played off of a chord. Once you're comfortable with that, start to mess around with it a bit. Do some bends, do some pull-offs, do some slide-ups, and just mess around with it. Just 2 chords, right? You don't have to do 15 chords, just do 2 chords. So I hope you found that little introduction to riffing interesting and useful. You can learn how to riff literally in 2 minutes like I just showed you, but you'll spend a lifetime developing your skills. And that's the whole joy of guitar. I'm still learning, and I've been playing for a long time. I didn't play for a while, but I've been playing for many years. And guitar is a very weird thing because you never master it. Even when you've been playing, you know, continuously for 30, 40 years, there's still things you can learn. And that's the joy of the guitar. If you're looking at this guitar and thinking, that looks unusual. Well, it is unusual. It's a Crafter guitar, SGA 008/N, and it's called a Grand Auditorium guitar. And it's beautiful, sounds fantastic. It was found in a charity shop, and my daughter found it and she brought it home. I cleaned it up, put some new Diodario lightweight strings on it. Sounds fantastic. And if you want to see that video, take a look at this one.